Welcome to week 1. So in this video, I'm just going to quickly share with you what I did for the last 7 months that helped me lose the 7 kilos without giving up alcohol. And as well as a quick update on the week just passed, what I've done and what I did plan to do and did do in the end. So I started this weight loss journey in February 2022. And I've been ignoring it for too long. I just kept telling myself I don't look too bad. And my clothes have always been loose. So if it still fits, it's not too bad, is it? Until the underwear doesn't fit anymore, then that's a problem. So what I've been doing is that at the beginning, I did implement intermittent fasting. I do like doing it because it helps me clear my mind. On the days I'm working, I actually try not to eat, otherwise I get carb slump and I get sleepy and I can't work properly. So I did implement intermittent fasting. And another important thing that I included was I increased my non-exercise activity, or NEA. So what does that mean? That is activities that you do outside of the gym, because I gym 4 times a week. You would think I'll look like it, but I clearly don't. So other than the 1 hour in the gym every day or 4 times a week, I'm quite sedate. And I started walking. I don't like going outside. So what I've done instead, if you can see behind me, yeah, I've got a bike, I've got a treadmill, and I've got a trampoline. I bought the trampoline because I thought it would be fun. God, it's hard work, it's not easy. And then if you see what's in front, see, my equipment is here. And it's in front of my TV. So I actually watch my favorite Korean drama as I'm walking, or I'll be on the bike. So that, I believe, significantly helped with the weight loss. And of course, let's be realistic. When I say I kept drinking, probably I still drank 3 times a week. And on an average, maybe 2 to 3 drinks on those nights. Versus, I think the most weight was put on over COVID, but we have happy hour like midday. And then that's what we do, because there's nowhere to go, there's nowhere to drive to. Why not drink? So that is the main thing actually. I haven't really drastically reduced my portion or limit the type of food I eat. Imagine if I actually did that. I really should implement that. But my end goal is to lose, lose some weight. I don't have an exact goal in mind. I just want to look nice in the clothes that I want to wear, age appropriate clothes, not tight, tiny things. All right. Yeah, that's what I want. I mean, this is not about self-acceptance. It's about wanting to be a better version of me. So, and when I first started this, so many people, message me and say, oh, love yourself, buy clothes that fit. I don't want to. Because I've got a whole wardrobe full of clothes that I love, that in a bigger size I'll look shit, right? So why do I need to accept that? I don't want to. I don't want to accept that when you're at the middle age, this is the acceptable size. Like I said, when I know that women at our age, if we get too skinny, we look like we look haggard. And then you get all this, you get saggy, it's not good. So we do need a certain amount of fat on us, just not so much, right? I've been ignoring it for too long, so I decided to do something. When the clothes don't fit, that's one thing. When the underwear doesn't fit, that's serious. So that's when I know things are serious. And also, I wanted to be a role model for my children. They are amazing, growing up to be amazing men, but how can I ask of them to push past their comfort zone if I'm unwilling to do it? So they've watched me struggle with my weight for almost 10 years. I've tried everything. But maybe deep down inside, I never truly believed that it will happen. So next year, I'm going to turn 50. And I want it to be the best version of me that I can achieve. And I want to share it with you how it can be done, because people like to say that, oh, you know, when you reach 40, you're gonna get it's gonna be so hard to lose weight. Oh, wait till you're 50, it's gonna be shit. No, it can be done. I believe it can be done, and we don't have to do it the hard way. We love doing things the hard way, but why though? It doesn't make sense. Trust me, I've done things the hard way. I've gone on ridiculous diets that is so hard to maintain. I'm eating shit that I don't like. Oh, how about a soup? Goddamn diet. Ugh. So that's that. That's a quick rundown for the last 7 months. 9 months. Ugh. So what was last week's plan? Last week's plan was to get myself back on track with the step count. I started with 10,000 and I realized that it takes a lot of time to clock 10,000 steps, at least 1 hour, 40 minutes on the treadmill at the speed I'm walking at. I'm not running. I'm just walking comfortably. So I dropped it to 8,000, still not meeting it because this is the time of the year where, you know, it gets busy, there are things to do, and so I didn't have time. I've decided I want to be kinder to myself. Instead of saying I must make 8,000 steps because I was stressed about it. And when I get stressed, I like to drink because I'm trying to escape that yucky feeling. So I've decided that, you know what, it's okay. If I can clock 2 to 3 times a week, this 8,000 steps, that's good. So I've got a funny story to tell you. At the end of this video, I'm going to include one of the ways that I try to make my step count. All right. So the story was I had to bring my car in for a service. And then I was waiting. It was taking so long. 3 hours later, it dawned on me that shit, I could be walking around here. So I got up and started walking around their showroom, in the very fancy showroom, mind you. And I walked about 10 rounds because people are starting to get uncomfortable because they came up to me and say, oh, is there something we can do for you? Are you looking for something? Do you lose something? I said, actually, I'm trying to make my step count. Anyhow, long story short, next week's plan is to make at least 3 times the 8,000 steps. And yeah, the plan was also not to drink during the week. But Monday we had a power outage. So what's there to do, right? Can't do anything, can't watch TV, can't go on Instagram. So I drank. And then Tuesday, I drank again because I was bored. So the plan next week is to make the step counts, number 1. Number 2, is to only drink twice a week. That's the plan, twice a week. I think that's it, because we don't want to implement too much. That's too hard to upkeep. All right, so that's that. I'll see you week 2. So I've been waiting for my car to get serviced for 3 hours. I'm really bored. So this showroom is really big though. This car showroom, can you see? Nice car. Ta-da. So guess what I'm doing? I'm power walking. Why not? I can get my step count in. I should have done that earlier. Oh my god. I would have made my step count by now if I started walking 3 hours ago. Now, wouldn't I?